So I'm just going to go to this preset that I have, Back to the Future. Basically, it is just a detuned saw, and there's some pulsing going on, some white noise, a little bit of distortion, some flanger, reverb, EQ, and OTT. And it just sounds really big, like. And I'm just going to do some chords. And so I'm going to make this pattern follow. Alright, so we're going to call this main chords. Then I'm going to duplicate this and call this low chords. And we're basically just going to have just as a nice stack. And then I'm going to duplicate this, call this high chords. And this is where I'm going to take this top note and I'm going to duplicate that up. And then I'm also going to turn the detune of the chords up. So that is how I make my chords. So I'm going to make another bus, and I'm going to call this Future Bass Bus. And I'm going to select the in there. And I'm going to take this and bus that there. And this way I can EQ them all together. So I'm going to drag this up to the top. Turn that back up. And I'm going to add an EQ here, and I'm just going to take out these lows. And I'm going to fix this. And I'm going to add some horns here. So let's go in. This is my favorite horn to use. Bump that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a ton of reverb on this just so I can make some reverses. So I'm just going to do this and then unfreeze that. Take the reverb off. And I should have made the decay longer. I'm just going to do that now. And then I'll freeze and flatten. Alright, so I'm going to just chop that off. And then now I have my reverse. So I'm going to reverse this here. And that is how I'm making my reverse horns. So alright, so I'm going to make another base for right here. This one is just going to be like a snails type base. And I'm going to initialize everything. And I'm going to go to digital and hit this icon host kick. Alright, so I'm going to add some crashes. And then I'm going to add a fill. So let's go. I like these terror fills. Alright, so I need to piece this together more, but I'm going to add this pre-drop back and this fill as well. Alright, I need to fix this part too. I'm not liking how this goes, but let me see where that was transposed to. Up 3. Uh-oh. What happened here? Let me duplicate this too. Let's see if there is like a scratch effect. Maybe a kick will work.
Tune.
Alright, I'm going to try to add like a little fill there. And did I add that snare fill again? Nope, still gotta add that. Alright, so let's listen to this from the build. And I don't like that fill. I think I just want it. Alright, so now that I have the sub and everything, I'm actually going to master this real quick. Just to do a little test master. So I'm going to use Hot Drum Master. And I have this utility here just to set the gain, but I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to turn this down. Alright, so I'm going to copy everything over. And same with the synths. And same with the sub. Take this last one out. And let's go ahead. Let me take a look. Let's listen to these drums. I want to put one of my drum buses on here. So I don't want it to be compressed that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take -10 there, and then +10 on the other side. And that sounds like crap because the automation didn't copy over. So I'm just going to delete everything on this side and then redo it. I'm going to sort of do a little outro thing here. So for these main chords, I am just going to have, I'm going to have these ring out. And then I'm going to have everything else drum-wise end. So have a kick there. No more snare, no reverse, no splash loop or anything. I'll have a crash, sort of take it out. And I'm going to take that fill part out and the snare part. And I'm going to put some risers in there, but let me do a little. Alright, I'm going to have to take the rate down for all of these as well. So. Might not be the rate, might be this up here. Alright, so let's check this. And that is what we want. Oh, gotta EQ that. That sounds like crap. Alright, let's copy that automation over to here. And I'm going to go back and EQ everything sort of at the end. I'm just trying to write this thing. Alright, and then I'm going to turn up the reverb, do like its own reverb throw here. And I'm just going to automate the volume down a little bit. And I'm going to do kind of the same thing for these vocals. I'm just going to copy all of this down to the vocals. And I'm going to do a sub drop. Alright, so let me save that. Let me add the locators, and this should be the whole first half of the song. Alright, so let's listen all the way through real quick. Alright, so that didn't come in nice at all. So I'm just going to add a ton more reverb to that. Alright, so that sounds cool. So, I'm gonna add so I'm going to add some utility here, and we're just going to do some volume automation, and then I'm going to turn that off for the rest of the song. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this lead throughout the build-up. And I'm going to do some reverb and filtering. Alright, so I'm going to add some risers towards the end. All right, that sounded really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start arranging the rest of the song.